Forget it.
What are you talking about?
I like it, man. It looks good. I like the evolution of Hot Boy Hughes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking.
Couldn't tell.
He looks like a special needs guy we took out, and he's like, I'm going to look cool tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna look cool.
Well, I don't know what you're
You
referencing.
remember those glasses that kids used to have that were like fucking, they were like full on goggles, but they were sunglasses?
yeah,
You know what I'm talking about? That is what it looks like.
Dude, you should come in when it's like goggles right on your forehead. That
look
looks
like
so
you're
cool.
getting ready to go
Like
swimming.
rocket power.
I have no idea what you're referencing.
You have no idea what I'm referencing.
No.
That's because you
My
were
nose
that
riders?
kid. Your nose riders?
Sorry, are they riding up a little bit? There we go.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Now
That's
it's cool.
normal?
There you
All
go.
right,
That's good.
Let's fucking laugh from the first minute to the last. Mush it up, let's fucking go. Mush it up, let's fucking go. Light up the kush, now it's time to laugh. So hold on to your tush, the one and only Mush Podcast.
Hey, what's up, everybody? You may be noticing my sick glasses. That means it's episode 18 here of Mush. You can't build us up. You can't break us down. These are what we call nose riders. This is Jeremiah Hughes, a.k.a. Trendsetter, a.k.a. Hottest Boy Hughes, a.k.a. Better Than You. And over here we have our hosts.
Oh, Crispin. What's up? Sorry. I was looking. I was like, this is the first time I think you look really dressed nice. You look good.
Crispin, a.k.a. Who the hell am I? Where the hell am I?
And then who the fuck is that guy?
Then we got Tony Cardoza,
Yeah, aka most mediocre comic in Tacoma.
a.k.a.
Italian stallion, I guess.
That's Rocky. You can't be Rocky.
Why can't I be Rocky?
Because Rocky's
It's
Rocky.
not like he's using the name. He's retired.
Fuck you, dude. How often do the people? There's also ASAP Rocky. Maybe that's the Rocky
That's
I'm
true.
going for.
You
I'm
can-
ASAP.
That's true, ASAP. A.K.A. Tony Cardoza, a.k.a. ASAP Rocky.
Yeah, aka ASAP Rocky.
You know, this is his true
AKA
form.
Gonna end up in a
Blueface
turf
baby,
war, dude.
aka fucking whatever the plug. That guy.
I fuck with it, dude. Hell yeah. Welcome, boys, to another wonderful day at Mush Studios, a.k.a. Stay Hydrated Studios, a.k.a. I'm just a.k.a. and all
Yeah,
day.
aka Nux Wonderland.
Yep. Dude, I like that, dude.
They're AKAs
Nux
and
Wonderland.
3Ks, dude.
Oh, that would be a sick album, dude.
Nux Wonderland.
Yeah, dude. I would listen to that in
He
a
makes
heartbeat.
he makes video game music. Did you guys know that?
No.
Yeah,
I mean, that
he
fits the
makes music
script.
for like video games. It's pretty solid. Like
Fuck yeah.
the intro for his podcast, definitely not good. Shout out, definitely not good. I fucking was on it and I listened to the track for the opening and I was like, this is really good. And he's like, I made it. It's fucking cool.
Yeah, dude,
It's
he
like
rules.
bing, little Mario symbol.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome, dude.
You not see him on Facebook all the time? He's like, who needs beats, bro? I make the best beats. And
Yeah, I mean, but I see a lot of people do that.
no, but he does
But
make
he's like
the-
good. That's the difference.
That's what I'm saying. Yes.
Okay, but like it's hard to differentiate people, you know?
Tony, it's early in the morning.
The real question
You're a
is
little
he on
It's
argumentative.
SoundCloud?
10:30. It's actually almost 11.
Tony, I don't need this attitude from you right now.
I'm not even being.
You see my glasses? These are nose riders, dude.
My bad.
I'm
Yeah,
not putting
I
up with
forgot,
bullshit
dude.
right
You're going turbo
One
lip
pair of
right now.
glasses.
I'm about to be triggered right
You've
now.
gone
dude.
full on white guy to black college. Like,
You better believe it. Hell yeah, boys. So how are you guys doing? What's new? What's cooking?
Oh, dude, I'm
Talk to me.
fucking. I've been death scrolling Instagram this week.
Oh no,
Just because
what's it showing you?
it's showing me just white dudes getting beat up in the wrong neighborhoods. That's
Nice.
the best.
That
yeah.
is tough, dude.
I love it, dude. I fucking started watching. I was like clicking on shit, and it was like road rage gone wrong, and I was like, how wrong? It's really bad.
As a white guy, you got to know when you're in a place where you cannot act up. You know?
Oh yeah, there was a guy who did like he's doing pranks, so he leans against a wall holding a gun in his waist, and this guy walks by him, and he's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Buddy, come on!" And it's like this other black dude, and the guy's like, he like pulls a gun out so fast, and he's like, "Give me your fucking gun," and he takes it. He's like, he starts laughing. He's like, "This is just fake." He's like, "Why are you doing this? Like, you're gonna get shot. You're gonna die. Like, go." Think of different content. He's like, if
Yeah.
you go 2 steps this way, you're fucking dead. And the guy's like, all right, sir, thank you, sir. I'm sorry. It was just a prank.
So funny. That's so funny to just hit him with dad energy and be like, buddy, don't
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, they're gonna kill you here, dude. Like
Yeah, dude.
they already don't like you. Why the fuck
Yeah.
are you here? Let's
Not,
like.
not good.
What I've learned as a white dude, you can walk through pretty much anywhere. You just have to not look like a victim. You know,
That's
have
why.
a mission. Don't look at people. Just fucking get through where you're going.
Here's what I do. A little bit of a deterrent for everybody.
Throws
I,
weed runs.
Yeah, I throw weed in the air and go, freebies. And no, I'm just kidding.
You're like a little.
Scrambles.
You're like a weed wizard, dude.
No, dude, what I do when I'm in like an area that like maybe I want to have people not bother me, you know, I just blare death metal.
Yeah.
have my windows down,
White
you know?
dude, death metal, that's scary.
I'd put on my fucking big old fucking pit vipes, you know? And I'd be like, what's up, brother? How you
Like,
doing, man?
This guy rocks.
Fuck yeah.
We're not going to rob.
I got a gun too. Fuck yeah,
I
dude.
got a gun too.
It's like the opposite when a dude's listening to rap and he sees like a group of black guys and he's like, I'm just gonna lower this down.
Yeah, you don't want to call attention to yourself too, because they're like, you listening to fucking Tupac over there?
Yeah, it's either you don't call
Goddamn
attention
right I
to
am.
yourself or you peacock as a white.
Yeah.
And you're like, I'm a white here.
You gotta go full white though, because if you go fucking white guy that wants to be black, they're gonna fucking test you, dude.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
they're
why you
gonna
gotta go
test
death metal.
Yeah.
Because you still like aggressive music. I know so many people that like from different walks of life that fuck with death metal too. So like, I mean, one of the best guitar players I have ever seen is a Jamaican dude with dreads to his ass.
That's awesome.
And yeah, he was on the run for manslaughter. He was a
even
good
cooler.
guy.
That's
he
pretty
come
metal.
from Florida. I saw him knock 2 guys out at one time.
This guy keeps getting cooler
Tough
the more you're
motherfucker.
talking
He's
about
the
him.
coolest guy I've ever met. And he shreds the guitar. He was like, you know, I'm great at impressions. That's a guitar
That's
for
a
you.
solid guitar, yeah.
Anyway, dude shreds, and he opened the door to me a bunch of great metal bands and shit like that. So you can't be too judgmental with the metal, you know?
Nothing's cooler than a black guy that listens to metal, you know?
Yeah, that shit rules.
Yeah, dude. It's way less cool as a white guy who's super into rap. You know, it's way less cool.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just gross.
Yeah, the second like a black guy's into like other music, I'm like, you're the coolest guy I ever met in my life.
Dude, I love that.
That's just black guys?
The second a white guy
What
starts
about
listening to
an
like
Indian?
gangster
Like, oh,
rap,
it's
I'm like,
fucking-
shut up,
How
dude.
about this?
That's being dumb.
There's a metal band called Bloodywood or something like that. Shad was showing me them. And there's a bunch
sounds
of
like a
Indian
Shad band.
And there's a bunch of Indian dudes that rip death metal.
That's wild,
and
dude.
like it starts with like ding 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 ding. You know, and there's like
I'm glad they call attention to it.
it's so fucking
How
awesome, dude.
shocking of a band that is.
Rips. There's so many cool like shticky death metal bands. He was showing me another one where it's like they like covered Chattahoochee, but it's in death metal.
That's pretty sick.
Way down on the Chattahoochee. You know,
That's
like
sick. I gotta check that
I
out.
fuck with that. It's fun.
I've been listening to pirate metal off and on recently.
no,
pirate metal? Pirate metal?
It's pirate.
Yo
Man.
ho
It's
ho
a
in a
metal
bottle.
band where they
play on a
LARP
ship?
as pirates. It's funny because it's very tongue in cheek, kind of, but not really. I don't know how to explain it. It's like they know it's silly, but they're like taking themselves very seriously while they're doing it.
There's
right?
a bunch of goofball metal bands out there.
Yeah.
Way cooler than Viking metal. Viking metal is fucking gay. Like
sounds
straight
weird.
up that pirate metal, sick. Viking metal, ew. Like
Just pillaging the wrong people.
yeah, pick one, dude. Like
Yeah, dude. I there was a metal band that went on stage and dressed as Skrimps.
Shrimps?
Yeah, dude.
Shrimpy Boys, dude.
And they were serious. They
Shrimp
just
metal.
did not address that they were dressed as Skrimps.
That's
and they were
sick.
just metal. They were hailing Satan as Skrimps.
He was in the front. I'm
enjoy the
allergic
word
to shellfish.
scrimp. The word scrimps is pretty cool.
Dude, they're scrimping, dude.
They're scrimping. They're scrimp maxing, dude.
Dude, we've chimped, but I've never scrimped.
No, I've never scrimped.
Should throw some garlic butter at him.
Yeah, dude. That's they cum garlic butter on the crowd.
Oh,
Wasn't there a band that did that? Was that Rammstein where they shot like fake cum onto the crowd?
Yeah.
Nah, Rammstein is fucking
that
wild.
seems a little
I saw a
disrespectful.
video of them recently. That guy's getting old, but he still rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
metal
see-
guys live forever.
Yeah, dude, they don't die.
Did you see that? Did you see that like the video of that? Because there's like a metal song called like "I Come Blood,"
Nice.
and so I take it you guys haven't seen this video.
No,
then.
I have not.
So there's this front man, and there's like a big, huge black security guard, like Brian at TCC style, big, like a
Big,
huge,
big fucking
serious
guy,
guy,
yeah.
and he's clearly there
He's so nice though.
Yeah, he's clearly there to mitigate a mosh pit. So you
Yeah.
need big humans there, and they're like paying attention to the mosh pit. So he's not listening to the music. And then the front man goes, "This is a little song that I like to call I Come Blood." And the guy's like, "What the fuck?" Like he tuned in right when he heard that. It was just a funny clip, dude. It was really funny. Worlds colliding, you know, where this guy's like tuning in and he's like, "Wait, is that what the show's about?"
Yeah, what the fuck is this, dude?
Yeah. Those guys get wild, bro.
It is very funny. I feel like metal is like so ingrained into like what's the word I'm looking for? Angsty whites. Like
Oh, yeah.
that's like their niche.
Cranky
you know?
whites, dude.
Yeah,
That's their
cranky
first thing in the
whites. They got to
morning.
start hitting the fucking metal, dude.
I need to feel something. It's bass.
Yeah, dude. But again, like it's just anything's better than a gangster rap white. Like that's the most annoying person on the planet.
I look at those guys the same way I look at
that.
pedophiles. I'm like, I know you were just born this way, but you could change.
It's like, well, if we're treating it like pedophiles, like they should probably just kill themselves, once they realize that that's the type they're going to be.
Wouldn't it be nice?
I shouldn't be advocating for suicide on a fucking podcast.
It's all right. You
That's
tried to
probably
do it.
not
You
great.
could say it if you tried to do
Gee,
it.
I wonder why we can't get recommended by Google.
Yeah, dude.
Our Google reviews are down.
I used a system to try to get ads ran for us on Google, and if not a single video has passed their review. Not a single one, dude. They've all
Be
been
like, was it the pygmy
That's
thing?
right. Thank you very much.
We had one that passed for 12 hours, and they reviewed it. And
We slipped under the covers, dude.
yeah, now every video we put up gets denied. So
Yeah, fuck them. They don't know good.
I don't want to censor ourselves, though. It's not what I want to do.
No, dude, I got the ultimate chimp story that I can't.
Oh,
censor.
I'm ready to hear it, dude. You chimping out, or is it an actual chimp?
Nope.
Somebody chimp on you?
This is
All
a
over your
secondhand chimp story.
A second-hand chimp.
So I heard about the most not righteous chimp I've ever heard of in my life, right?
Okay.
So I don't want to give too many details because it is a bit personal.
He says this every time, and then he says the
And then he
name
gets
right.
into
I'm
like
like,
an absurd amount of depth.
So I was talking to somebody and I'm like, yeah, dude, like we all got weird families, families,
oh.
And the guy goes, yeah, I know, dude. My Uncle Jesse almost died. And I was like, oh my God, is he okay? And he's like, we don't know. And I'm like, what happened? He goes, well, he found out that his lady cheated on him.
Tough.
He came home, did what anyone would do, drank a bunch of gas.
Yep.
You
Drank a bunch of gas.
Drank gasoline.
So he's already like full champ when he comes home.
He's fucking spazzing right now.
Yeah.
Dude. He's middle of a spaz. He goes, I'm going to drink this gas and I'm going to light the entire house on fire with my family in it.
Ooh,
Daughter and a
damn.
wife, right? So he comes home, turns on the gas stove, houses a fucking couple mouthfuls of gasoline,
Okay.
takes all of his heart medication,
Nice.
dumps the rest of the gas around the house, and he's about to fucking like a cartoon and light the fucker in. He goes, oh, it like falls over because he just housed a bunch of gas.
And he has heart problems, evidently.
Yes. So he passes out before he could light the house on fire.
Thank God.
And I go, oh my God, that's the craziest thing I've ever heard, right? He just
Yeah.
tried to burn his entire family down. And he goes, yeah, dude. And I go, is he okay now? And he goes, no, dude, he's in like Harborview. And he keeps waking up and trying to like unplug his ventilator.
Yeah, he just doesn't want to live, dude.
Which, by the way, that's kind of funny. like, if you could detach from the sadness, a dude that like, that's committing to the bit.
Every time he
Like,
wakes up, he's trying to kill himself.
God
so they have to
damn it.
like strap him down, right? And I could just picture him being like,
He's like, God damn it.
My life only got worse.
Dude.
because he's on a ventilator.
Dude, that is crazy, bro. That dude is
People have to come in and be like, hey, no,
knock it off.
stop trying to kill yourself.
They have to like put. What sucks too is that dude's like hella going to jail. Like,
Oh, yeah.
hella.
Like, he's not going to live
the
to a
wife
better
doesn't
life.
press charges, but if she was willing to cheat on him, I'm pretty sure she's going to press charges.
Oh, yeah. And child support? Oh, it sucks.
He's not getting child support. He's going to fucking jail, dude.
Well, I don't know. You can make money in there.
Yeah, like you can make $5s of dollars, dude.
yeah,
it's
look
going
at
straight
R.
to her.
Kelly, dude.
R. Kelly, dude.
Yeah,
That's
he's
right.
making tons of bucks.
Is he in
there.
jail?
Yeah. They're making him sing all the time.
Yeah,
It's
dude, he
great.
sings for people all the
You'd be
time. It does, like,
surprised how many
cameos
people
and
have
shit.
phones, dude. They're like recording.
He's
They're
like,
like, R.
"Hey."
Kelly.
Yeah, you'd be like, Rachel, happy birthday. He's like in a fucking jumpsuit and shit.
That's
you know?
fucking crazy, dude.
Oh, have the mighty have fallen.
Dude, he's killing it on Migo, though.
That's what happens when you're like a bad guy, though. You know.
Yeah.
It is crazy to see like celebrities like going to actual jail now.
Yeah.
Dude, I fucking used to love celebrities, and now they all suck. They're all on social media talking about the environment. It's fucking dumb.
You're just not having it.
No, I don't want to hear about your stupid fucking life. Say what somebody else wrote and
Like,
shut up.
Crispin's in the camp that I think a lot of people are, which is like, why don't you just be an actor?
Yeah.
We don't give a fuck what you think.
Well, that's why, like, I've always said that as a comic, like, you shouldn't be political because there's just no reason for it. Like,
No,
you're a
nobody
silly
cares.
guy. Like, you don't need to have, like,
Unless
a big
if
political
that's your
thing.
You know, there's political.
Yeah, if you want to be a failure,
just-
go ahead.
I
maybe
just-
it's not for you, but you know,
I just think it's whack. I just think it's a whack thing to do.
me too.
Like, it's just, you know.
Well, it sucks when all the comics and like the celebrities I used to love are old now, so they all have opinions on shit. Like they fucking know better.
Just yapping, dude.
Just fucking out
Just
there
straight
rambling.
yapping. I kind of like how, like, Burr goes about politics where he's never really fucking, he just talks about shit he doesn't like, but he doesn't like be like these people are
Well,
this and these people
I saw
are this.
his fucking interview. They asked, he's like, "Why are you asking me this?" He said, "I'm not going to be some fucking YouTube clip so you can get views. Go fuck yourself. I'm not a goddamn screening. Like, why? I'm a clown. Why are you asking me this?
Yeah, I'm a
stupid
clown. Like, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
You know, it's
And
just
he says that he always makes sure to shit on both sides.
you should. Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna shit on one, make sure you can shit on the other. It's just you don't. I don't know. I just feel like it's just like you're alienating half your audience for no fucking reason.
Of course. Yeah, I totally agree with that.
Yeah, it's dumb. I'm not a fan.
Yeah, there's certain comedians around here where they like maybe crush in Seattle and Portland because they have like a very one-dimensional act.
Yeah.
But like, dude, take that to the Midwest.
They have the
fucking
millennial
luck. You
I
know,
like
like-
coffee humor.
Well, you know, I don't want to get into too much detail, but I'll tell you afterwards who I'm thinking of. But there's a lot of people that fall into this category. But yeah,
There's
dude,
an
it's
absurd
like,
amount of people that fall into that
It's
category.
like going to the wrong club and being like, "So my cat," be like, "Yeah, that'll kill in Seattle, but nowhere else." You
My
fucking
cat.
idiot.
Yeah, single guy, one cat. Doesn't that sound not sad?
just me and my cat against the world.
Yeah.
In Seattle, they're like, yes.
I'm a white guy with a fedora.
Yeah, some heads in my freezer, but what does that have to do
I
with
have
it?
some heads in my fridge. Dude, they do turn out to be creeps all the time too.
Always, dude.
Yeah,
They're
it's like
fucking
always
weird.
like the white dude that's like super like, oh, I love women, and every other culture they turn out to be like a pedophile or something every time. I like
get
that.
around
I
one
like the
Indian,
look
dude,
Hughes.
forget it.
What are you talking about?
I like it, man. It looks good. I like the evolution of Hot Boy Hughes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking.
Couldn't tell.
He looks like a special needs guy we took out, and he's like, "I'm gonna look cool tonight."
Yeah, I'm gonna look cool.
Well, I don't know what you're
You remember
referencing.
those glasses that kids used to have that were like fucking, they were like full on goggles, but they were sunglasses? You know what I'm talking about? That is what it looks like.
Dude, you should come in when it's like goggles right on your forehead. That
You
looks
look
so
like you're
cool.
getting ready to go
Like
swimming.
rocket power.
I have no idea what you're referencing.
You have no idea what I'm referencing. That's because you
My
were
nose
that
riders?
kid. Your nose riders?
Sorry, are they riding up a little bit? There we go.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Now
That's
it's cool.
normal?
There you
All
go.
right,
That's
cool.
good.
All
That's
right,
good
good.
stuff, dude.
All right, sounds good. Anyway, I got really important topics today.
I'd like to hear the important topics.
Tariffs.
Tariffs.
I did that for a clip. Sorry. I don't have anything on tariffs.
That's so fucking dumb. I was about to say, I was like, damn, we're actually going to get political.
No,
I
it
guess.
was a bit because you said you hated political stuff.
Yeah.
So.
No, like, I don't even know what's going on with tariffs, dude. I saw somebody in some different country had like a bunch of bills that they had something shipped from America, and there was like a $40 tariff charge, and I was like, get fucked, everybody's not us, dude. Like, I can't even imagine what that must be like.
Dude, I fucking hate adding people on like Facebook now because now it's like tariffs are up 120. I was like, I don't even know what that means. Like, I don't know. What do you
It's
want me
us
to do?
charging other countries.
Yeah, but what do they want me to do about it?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
I can't.
I'm squarely in the camp of fuck them.
I'm not even allowed to vote.
Tariffs
Fuck do I
have
care?
never made me want to throw tea in the ocean more in my life.
You're not allowed to vote.
I don't know. I've never tried.
Oh yeah, you can vote. You just don't want to.
I voted before, but it's only on shit that I'm like, this might help.
I've never voted on anything in my life.
I think you got to vote local. That's what I always hear.
I won't vote local either.
I'll just use your name.
I don't give a fuck who the sheriff is, dude. Like,
Till you do.
yeah, the dude's gonna be a dork either way, dude. I don't give a fuck.
Dude, remember that fucking video of that guy that they're like, why would you shoot him 90 times? He's like, well, he shot a cop, and they're like, well, do you feel bad? It's like, no, wish we had 100 bullets.
Hey, you know, that is a crazy sentence, but
That's something that you think in your head. So.
that's
Dude,
fucking wild.
Some of those fucking share. Remember that guy that just posted that video where he's like, to the fucking black slawns out there, we're fucking here. Come get us. And then I was like, oh no.
Dude, people are getting wild, especially on like social media. What I found out recently is that like there's car chases in LA like every day.
Yeah, you told me you said you were going to post up with your chair outside.
I can't wait, dude. I literally can't wait. We're
gonna see-
so cool to
We're
see
going to
car
see Tony
chases,
and
dude.
Daisy Dukes fucking cheering for some guy who
Being able
stole.
to be late to work because I'm like, sorry, there was this high speed pursuit going on.
It's like, why are you out of breath? I'm being pursued.
Yes, I ran.
You could set a trend where they were like, where it's like rally car driving and shit like that, and then like you have like fans with like signs and shit, and then like you could go viral doing that, and then the more people that do that, and then it'll make more car chases. That would be crazy.
You should
dude.
find whenever the car chase ends and just start doing a set like right by the fucking
Yeah,
accident.
dude, just like have like a little portable stage, dude. Like carry it in a backpack or something.
It's like, so my dad's a fucking cross-dresser. It's crazy.
That's what I should do. I should become the car chase comedian.
Yeah, dude. Oh, I would fucking love that.
Yeah, dude, that would be awesome. I'm totally into that.
Did you know that engaging in a high speed pursuit itself is a felony?
Of course,
That's fucking awesome.
it's so dangerous.
that people are just immediately like, I'm just going to add a felony to what I'm already doing.
They're usually not thinking.
They're usually like they're already going to jail for a while.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
like, it doesn't matter at this point. The ship has sailed.
I saw one where this chick, she was driving on a suspended license and went on a high-speed pursuit. And then they were like, dude, this would have been solved. Like, we probably wouldn't have even sent you. Like, we probably wouldn't have even told you to, like, get off the road.
I
We
love
just
that
would have been
they
like, hey,
fucking-
get this fixed.
I like that they let her know, like, your life could have been so much better.
Yeah, and then she was like, oh, it's like, am I good? And they're like, no, you're going to jail. Like, you just committed 3 felonies. Like,
I love watching one fucking thing. It's like when guys fight the cops and they beat the shit out of them. They're always so calm after. They're like, sorry, man, I can't go to jail. And the guy's like,
yeah, dude, cops beating the shit out of people, and they just like talk to them like they're humans after. It's
Yeah.
like, it's all right, man. Like, you're gonna, this is gonna suck, but
It's all part of the job,
it's
fella.
all part of the job.
Do you know
I like
it's-
that your glasses get fucked up every time.
What are you talking about?
This bit is gonna
dude,
go on
have
the
you
whole
watched
fucking episode.
I haven't fucking touched them once, dude.
Yeah, silly Hughes.
What are you talking? All right, dude, I'm going to let it go. I don't get the bit that you're doing, but that's fine. Anyway, I got some important topics I want to talk about
Let's
in this
get 'em.
show. RFK.
What about him?
Yeah, autism.
Is he autistic?
isn't he
Probably.
Bill? Isn't he
The
Bill? like a
autistic
fucking-
Kennedy?
I'm just saying stuff.
You're just saying stuff. I don't know anything about RFK.
I have no actual information to give.
I know what it's like. His uncle died. How's he related to the one that died?
I don't
I guess
know.
2 of them died.
You got a brainworm or something?
JFK.
Yeah, dude. That's why he talks like this.
Oh, RFK, that he got a brainworm. I was talking about JFK, his uncle, I assume, who got fucking murked in Texas.
Is that who I said? JFK?
No, you said RFK.
Oh.
But RFK is related to JFK.
Is he?
I believe so. He's a Kennedy.
FK? Is it the FK?
I mean, he's a Kennedy, and
What's
he's in
the F?
political.
Frank?
Fitzgerald? Robert Fitzgerald Kennedy?
Is that
That's
his
Frank.
middle name?
I don't know. Is it Frank?
Yeah, it's
Shout out
Robert
James
Frank Kennedy.
Fitzgerald.
Are you
dude.
sure? I feel
Yeah.
like it's Fitzgerald. I might be completely wrong.
It's
This
Frank,
is-
right? Nook knows
This is
everything
how-
about
that's
That's
politics.
crazy that like
Here,
his
you
last
guys talk.
name.
I'll look it up.
It's crazy that JFK's last name is a first name and his middle name's a last name.
Is Kennedy a first name?
Kennedy is for sure a first name. I've
No,
met
it's
numerous
not.
chicks named Kennedy.
I've met hella Kennedys.
Those
yeah.
are guys.
Yeah, it's a girl's name.
That's a girl's name. When I was a kid, they called me Maya. And everyone was like, that's a girl's name. And I'm like, no, it's the last half of my name.
Fitzgerald, I'm a fucking dog, dude.
Let's go.
I
you're
can't even
not.
believe I knew that. Dude, there's gonna be like somebody that's gonna be like, these guys are dumb. Look how pumped he is. He knew
Dude,
JFK's
ask me a
middle
fucking
name.
geography question. We're not going anywhere.
Geography.
I don't know anything. I don't know where anything's at.
What's the capital of Washington?
I don't know.
It's
Spokane?
Olympia, right?
Yes.
Oh, thank God. That would have sucked.
Dude, you're fucking killing it with facts today. Dude, we gotta ask Tony more questions.
Fact Cardoza, dude.
Oh, remember we did
Tony facts. That's what
let's
they
do
call
a
it.
fucking animal fact. What's let's see.
Yeah, hit him with
Grasshoppers.
what's the average weight of a rhinoceros?
The average weight of I don't know the average weight, but I could probably do a solid guesstimate. They're
Give me a rhinoceros fact.
so they have really bad eye vision. Like their eyesight is super bad. That's why they charge it so many things, because like their
They're
horn.
just blind.
Yeah, they're just blind and they don't know what's going on.
no.
And what they do too is
They're
like,
just Shad Foster.
They're just
yeah, well, they
chimping,
have to
dude.
constantly do shit like this so they can see what's going on, but their vision is already like fucked just by itself. So they'll charge tons of things just because they don't know what it is.
Wow.
So they'll just fuck it up. Yeah.
Can you imagine being so
They
scared
need a pair
to
of
fucking
nose riders, dude.
Yeah, they need a pair of road nose riders.
I can
That-
see
that-
everything right now.
Yeah, dude. Another thing, grasshoppers, they have little fucking stinky puke. That's like their big defense mechanism. If they get caught, they like vomit. It looks like blood, but it's not. It just smells like shit.
Oh, I'm gonna do that
Dude.
if I get into a fight. I'm gonna throw up on somebody.
I remember that. I would used to catch grasshoppers, and then they'd like puke little brown stuff on you.
Yeah, and
You
it
just
fucking
lick it.
smells like shit, dude. Yeah, it's fucking gross. But yeah, that's like their main defense mechanism.
That's crazy. Can you imagine being a fucking animal, dude? And all you can do is throw up on something, and you're like, "Bleh," and it's
Yeah,
just
some
nice.
animals suck.
To be fair, it would be a nice defense mechanism as a human. Like if someone tried to grab me and I'm just like, "Blah!" We're like, whoa.
Yeah, this guy puked.
That happens.
Imagine someone wants a picture with you and you're like, no thanks, and they come up and you're like, "Blah," and just like puke on them. Like I said, no.
That reminds me of that Simpsons joke where they were like, he's like Homer gets beat up, and he was like, "What happened?" And he was like, "This guy got you in a headlock, and you screamed, 'I'm a hemophiliac,' and we let you go. You kicked him."
Dude, I saw like 3 videos of people fucking throwing up on people. Like during, like she's like, "I'm gonna fuck you up," and she's like, "Oh yeah," and they're like, "Oh!" Everybody starts crying. Dude.
That is
That's
awesome.
a good family reunion right there.
Dude, just puke on people. Fuck it.
Oh yeah, I
That's
don't-
got to be a felony.
Puking
Oh,
on someone?
yeah, it's a biohazard.
biological warfare.
Is spitting on someone a felony?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it's a felony, but I mean,
That's assault,
it's
right?
assault for sure.
Yeah. There was a guy who blew
Is
his
there
nose.
any assault that isn't a felony? Is there like misdemeanor assault?
Nook?
Yeah, of course. There's like second degree assault, I think.
Well, I mean, but that doesn't make it not a felony.
Verbal assault.
Verbal assault is probably a misdemeanor, yeah. But I'm talking about like putting your hands on people. Is there anything that isn't a felony?
No.
Well, in Washington, it's a mutual combat state.
Yeah, as
This
long
is
as
a
you call the
mutual
cops.
combat
Yeah.
state?
If you
Fuck
call
yeah,
the
it
cops, they come and watch, and you just fuck somebody up in the grass.
They're joking.
No, dude, you can go. Sorry, my fucking nose riders fell down. Hold on, let me put them back on.
Yeah, get the style going.
I think you poked
This is
yourself
the
in the
same way
eye.
I had them before.
This is the style episode.
Yeah, this is. I'm just experimenting with new, different styles. Yeah, dude, it's a mutual combat state. So something you can hit somebody as long as there's a witness, and you go, "Are you agreeing to fight?" And you go, "Yeah," and I go, "Well, I want to fight," and then you guys can just fight.
That's how every state should be.
That's how it should be. Yeah.
Well, you know,
Just be like, hey, it doesn't go to the ground. You know?
Hockey rules, dude. Like,
Yeah, it doesn't go to the ground.
you got to put rollerblades on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
you knock a dude down.
It's
he
essentially
gets up. You guys decide if you want to keep going.
it's a legal duel with your fists.
You should be able to just do that in general.
You should be able to take off your white glove, slap a man in the face twice, one front, one back, and say, "We fist duel."
Yeah.
Right out there. Crispin's the witness.
in the parking lot.
3 p.m.
Can you imagine slapping a guy with a white glove and then he fucking kicks your ass in front of the entire bar, dude?
I mean, I'm sure it's happened.
Yeah.
It'd have to happen.
I've been watching the
I mean,
guys.
It's never happened to a guy like me, but I can tell you just how it feels.
I can see how it could happen to a guy like you, though.
There was a fucking like a string of videos for a while of guys catching chicks cheating, and then the guy like kicks the guy's ass. The guy that's fucking the dude's chick.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
The
I saw the
cuck
video.
gets
Yeah,
beat up, dude.
He like walked in. He's like, "I knew you were fucking around," and the guy's like, "Hey man, I'm gonna get out of here." Didn't know she was taken, and he's like, "There's pictures of me everywhere," and he's like, "I thought it was her brother," and the guy, you just hear him go, "Yeah." And then you just hear the lady going, "Oh no, you knocked him out. Get out of here." "Oh my God, Frank, are you okay?"
Oh, no, dude.
What a rascal, dude.
You got to pull a gun. Like, you got
to do something because that's
I'm
never
not
gonna
going to get my ass kicked after my girlfriend getting fucked. I'm pulling a gun. I'm escalating this. I'm not going to kill him, but I'm going
Yeah.
to escalate the situation
pistol whip him
and
at
tell
least
him to
once.
get out.
A good brandish never hurt anybody.
Dude, but can you
Good
imagine
branding.
when you get knocked out though? You don't know. Like, what if you're crying when you wake up? You're like, "Oh, get out of here, man."
Oh, no.
Not again.
Have you guys seen the video of the dude getting hit with the chair?
Yeah, it just fucking smacks him.
Yeah, just like off camera, a chair, like a steel chair comes and hits him and he starts like hugging the dude next to him.
Yeah.
And I was like,
He goes
that's-
into his shirt too.
Yeah, I'm like, that's tough.
They're like,
dude.
do they knock the gay into him?
Yeah, dude, that's
Poor guy, dude. I know the guy you're talking about. It looks sad. It didn't look funny at all until he hugged the dude.
I feel really bad for him until I found out he was, just, like saying some racial shit, and then I was like, that's what happens, man.
That is sad.
White guy saying racial shit, you got to expect to get fucked up. Like it just comes with the territory.
Do you recognize this shirt, by the way? This is the one you found that you thought Selena was cheating on you.
Oh yeah, dude. The fucking Crispin left his coat in my car. And then at some point, it like made it up to my apartment, and then it got washed. And then I was folding clothes, and I pulled out this fucking jacket, and I was like, "Who the fuck is this?"
And he's bigger than me.
Yeah, I was like, "What the fuck, dude? This is like an extra large. No, this isn't my fucking jacket. Where the fuck did this come from?" You know. And then it hit me at once. I was like, "Oh fuck, this was Crispin's jacket that was left in my car that one night."
I love that I cause problems for you even when I'm not around.
Yeah, dude, that was brutal. Like I was like, "Oh fuck."
How many fucking stages did you go through before you realized this?
Probably like there was the confrontation, and then her being like, "I have no fucking clue where that came from," and then me being like, "Where did this come from?" And then like I like went through all my memory, and I was like, "Oh yeah, Crispin left his fucking jacket in my car, and he's been asking me to get it to him." And I was like, "Oh okay," and then I got
I like that it came back washed though. It smelled like fucking spaghetti.
it smelled like spaghetti. That's because I washed it with spaghetti.
Yeah, it's a cure-all,
Yeah,
dude.
I have marinara Tide
You're like
pods that
me
I
with
throw in
refried
there.
beans, dude. I'm like, goes on everything.
It goes on everything. Dude, me and my buddies are talking about making a new Zin, but they're like Italian flavors like spaghetti and lasagna and stuff like that.
That's what I've been saying about vape pens this whole time.
Yeah.
Dude, people would crush a garlic bread vape pen. Dude, if it tastes like garlic bread or like steak or popcorn, or not popcorn, but like
Probably.
real foods, you know,
Yeah.
they're always like yogurt, and it's like, who wants to vape yogurt, dude? I want to fucking vape a fucking stroganoff right now, dude.
Stroganoff is crazy.
Give me, yeah, dude. Garlic
thing
would
is-
be easy to do though.
But Italian flavored vapes, you got like lasagna, meatball marinara, shit like that, right? The thing is, all the flavors are just spaghetti, but like, no one ever knows because it's just the same flavor but different mediums.
The fucking show this guy pitched, I hope they make it. He said 10 guys, one of them straight, and you got to figure out before the end of the season which one's the straight guy. So they're all voting each other off. He's like, the joke is they're all straight.
Oh,
and so it's like, yeah,
one gay.
Yeah, 10 guys trying to prove that all the other ones are gayer than him. And I was like, oh my God, I hope this guy gets fucking hit.
That would be sick. Or it's 9 gays, 1 straight, and they're all trying to figure out which one the straight one is, but they all think that they're the only straight one.
Dude, I would fucking love that
I would
show.
murder that show. That would be. That
you
would
get
be
voted off on the
awful.
first one. You're like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, they're like, this guy's too gay. There's no way.
There's something Twinkie about him.
Yeah. Fucking. This is the first time there's just nothing to say. That was crazy. What the
I
fuck?
thought you were gonna keep going.
No, I had nothing to say.
You were really so I thought of a funny thing that I had a flashback memory. I had to stop by Taco Bell, not proud of it. It's the first time I ate fast food since I've been on my diet journey and everything. So I just got like a couple crunchy tacos, you know, just whatever, something just to
Something
tide
light.
me over.
Yeah.
You know? And I got the taco and like the bottom was cracked through the spine, you know? And I picked it up and it all fell through. And I just laughed so hard, dude, because I used to work at Taco Bell. I used to sell weed out of the fucking drive-through window and shit. And I hated being there. And every time, so like, I was a cashier and I worked late night. So drunk assholes would come through and they'd order like 2 12-packs of fucking tacos.
Yeah.
And so they'd be making it. And then the cashier goes around and they put the wrapped tacos in the box. So every time I picked one up, I'd go, and then I put it in there. All fucking 24 of them are broken down the middle. So when you pick it up, it goes, it worked so well.
Fucking pissed me off so much.
And I just laughed because I was like, they got my ass. Dude.
Yeah, you got your karma, dude.
Dude, I
Your
didn't even
divine
give a
retribution.
They're like, that fucking Hot Hughes is back. Get him.
Dude, I didn't give a fuck. I thought it was so funny, dude. I was ready for that karma too.
One time, when me and Selena, when we were like broken up for that extended period of time, I had like gone out. I was having a particularly sad day, right? I went out, got some of my favorite tacos in this place called Taqueria El Saber. Fucking shout out. Best fast food tacos you can get in the area, straight up, right? But I get these tacos, I'm eating in my car, and I just dropped an entire taco like in between the center console and the fucking dude, and I just was like, oh, like I was like, now I have to like go fucking vacuum my car out. That's the only way like this shit's gonna spoil. It was so brutal, dude.
It sucks when you're already down and then you get worse. Like, have you ever been like in a really sad mood and then you fucking trip and you're like, oh,
Dude, and you just get absurdly angry.
yeah.
Like, dude, I've almost broken a door handle once because it caught my pants. Did you break your glasses?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Stupid.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. These are nose riding, dude.
That's crazy. dude.
Nose riding.
Those gas
You flew
station
too close
glasses,
to the
dude.
sun. That's what happened there, Icarus, dude.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just a girl.
These feel pretty stylish right now.
Yeah, they look good.
I feel
No.
on fleek.
You look good. You're seal maxing.
Yeah. I'm somewhat. Excuse me.
Seal maxing.
Is that what that refers to?
Yeah. I wasn't talking about the Navy SEALs.
Oh, yeah. I'm a bit of a Navy SEAL myself. I
tell people
I can
that.
hold my breath.
I go, Jeremiah's got very Navy SEAL qualities.
I'm like, did I hold my breath while using a water bong? Hello.
That's pretty cool. That's basically water
I'd like
confidence.
to see
dude.
a Navy SEAL do that
Yeah, they can't, dude.
legally.
Unable. They won't be able to do it.
Pussies.
Can I steal one of them?
Quiet.
My bad. No.
Ugh. Sorry, I was powerful right there.
Yeah, my bad. I don't know if you guys saw the fucking recoil on that.
Yeah, dude, I'm going to lock in right now. Guys, you ready for this? There we go. Now I can finish the fucking story.
Now
dude.
you're locked.
Yeah, dude.
It's cool because now it looks like you got a little microphone by your mouth.
Yeah, dude, this is actually, it's a dual purpose kind of thing. This is to enhance, the jawline, dude.
Oh,
I mean, this is still, technically, I haven't even touched them at all, except for just a slight adjustment, but this is just this is like a,
You look like you work
an
at a call
attachment
center.
style.
it's the what do they call it? Where
This is a working man. This is the new blue collar guy, you know?
that's what it is.
Yeah, this is a work from home style blue collar guy. That's what I'm going for.
You're a work from home blue collar.
Yeah, dude, I'm just
an
a-
unemployed handyman.
Simple work from home blue collar guy.
I'm just a simple blue collar guy with a Bluetooth headset.
Hold
You're
on, I
like
gotta take
tech
this.
support, dude.
I gotta take this. Hold on. Hello, welcome to tech support. How can I help you?
Dude, that's crazy. I was fully expecting you to like speak Armenian or something.
I don't know Armenian. I'm white.
Hey, dude, the Armenians, they're basically they're not white. They're like in between Indians and Turkish people.
Sounds like a hassle.
I was just inferring white people don't know any other language other than English.
Oh,
Yeah.
whoops.
We're not smart people.
No.
Not really. I mean, it's like, I feel like in so many other countries, it's so like commonplace to be bilingual, but in America, it's just not.
No, we're so
Which kind of rocks. Like, that's kind
We're
of
too
dope.
free, dude.
Yeah.
So we're just like, learn another language. Why? The fuck no.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Did you guys ever have like a job where you did nefarious taco cracking things like that? That's why I brought it up, was I wanted to hear like
When I worked at McDonald's, I was like 16. So sometimes I would make like a double cheesburger, but I put nuggets instead of patties. Just wait for them to circle back. I was like, oh, fuck, I thought you ordered a 10-piece. And they're like, what?
It's like in the fucking, it's like in the sandwich.
My friends would come by so fucking high, dude. They'd be like, let me get a chicken sandwich. And then I'd put like fucking a fish fillet and then a couple of chicken strips. And they're like, what the fuck is this?
You're like, that's what you ordered, dude.
Yeah, dude, I was like, you're really high. I don't know why you want that.
Yeah, dude, that's really funny to do. Also, if I got a fucking double cheeseburger made of chicken nuggets, I would fucking be like, I'm buying a lottery ticket. That fucking rules, dude. I just got a secret menu item.
Yeah, you're like, whoa, dude, what the fuck is that?
Like, can I order this all the time?
Dude,
No, it's called a McChicken, dumbass.
See, I'm actually a pretty hard worker, so I don't degrade a business like that. But there were in the military, like when you stealing shit is something you just do like routinely, because you have so much equipment you have to upkeep that, like, you know, vehicles have like millions of dollars worth of equipment or whatever. So like people call it tactically acquiring. It's where you just steal shit, right? And one time we were missing this thing called a hand oiler. It's a little tiny thing, but we were getting ready to have a layout, so I stole a hand oiler from a different squad. And then helped their squad leader look for their hand oiler for like an hour and a half.
Shit, dude.
And that shit was in my pocket the whole time.
That's fucking savage, bro.
I was like, oh, dude, it's here somewhere. I was like, I bet one of these motherfuckers walked off with it.
My dad was a carpenter for a long, long time. And so he worked with different carpentry. He like got contracted as an independent general contractor through different carpentry companies that needed help.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, like afterwards, it'd be like, he'd like work somewhere, and then it'd be like so-and-so construction on the ladder that he has, and he's like, shh, and like wink at me.
Quiet.
He just jacks tools from everywhere he works, bro. It's so funny.
Dude,
he'll be like, here, I got this for you, and it's like gets me like a reciprocating song. It just says like Washington Construction on it, and I'm like, oh, cool. I'm gonna, alcohol takes Sharpie off, right, Dad? Like,
that's so crazy, dude. My dad used to do that with copper. You would like go to a job site and just steal like a fucking a trailer full of copper.
Now that's just stereotypical.
Yeah, dude. And then he was like, oh, fucking, this is a skill you use for the rest of your life. I've never stripped copper since then. Like, that's just I've never had to do it. But I know how to do it if I ever get addicted to crack.
Or, you come down on a buck, you're in LA, the police chases aren't working out for you. You can just, there's tons of copper in LA.
Just go start stripping some copper.
That's what they call LA, the city of copper.
The Copper City, dude?
Copper City, dude. That's what they call
Copper Central.
It's not because of the LAPD either.
Yeah, that's true. It's just because of the sheer amount of copper that is down there.
Everywhere, dude. I hear certain areas of the sidewalks are lined with copper.
The streets are paved with copper.
Paved with copper. Copper.
Yeah, it's an addict's paradise.
Yeah, dude. I mean, that or just a copper lover's paradise. It's copper lovers from all around the country. They flock to LA because, I mean, the skyscrapers are made of copper.
Dude, everything's made of copper.
A lot of people don't realize it. When you go there, you actually absorb certain amounts of copper from its being everywhere, and you become 1% copper when you live there.
Some of the people are actually robots made of copper.
I believe it, dude.
Yeah.
You see those little robots walking around that like deliver the food, places like
the
that?
little fucking dog ones.
Yeah, pure copper.
Yeah, they're just copper. Those are pure copper.
You can just take them.
Every bit of them is copper.
Every bit, dude. And the little tires, they look rubber, copper.
That'd be awesome if there was like a gang that like went around and now started fucking those things up, trying to get copper out of it.
The Kia boys, but it's the copper kids.
The copper kids, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Did you see the little fucking robot they put in Canada that like had to hitchhike? It had to like rely on people to get from one place to another. And it made it across the whole country, and everybody, they were like, yeah. And they tried it in the U.S., Philadelphia. They're like, get this fucking robot out of here. And they threw it in the river.
What the fuck is this?
They beat the shit out of it and took a fucking iPad off of it and then threw it in the river.
It is Philadelphia. You gotta remember.
Philly, they dye the river green.
Yeah.
What does that do to the supply of water? I've always wondered that. I'm like, that can't be good. No, it's like that. It's that, the Jersey Mike situation where they're like, oh, you could drink this sanitizer. And I'm like, I don't think that's how sanitizer works.
You shouldn't do it, though.
Yeah, they're like, oh, but this food coloring is like fine. And it's like, The word coloring is in it, right?
The word coloring.
Can fish not see in green?
The second color was in it. Jeremiah was like, nope.
Those fish are charging shit like rhinos, dude. They're just blinded out by green.
Yeah, dude.
This is blind. It's weird because isn't Boston like the Irish place in America? Isn't that like the Irish one? Shouldn't they be dying shit?
The East Coast is lousy with the Irish.
They are, and the Italians too.
Ugh.
They're fun to hang out with, though. I mean,
What, the Irish or the
Irish
Italians?
and the Italian. They're funny.
I mean, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know how funny Irish people
I am
are.
not a good sample slice for Italian Americans. Okay, like I'm very different than like an East Coast Italian.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, they're very annoying.
They're fun on Instagram. I know that.
I follow a couple like real Italian Manhattan guys, and it's really funny to watch them because it makes me want to copy them, but not in a loving way.
You gotta make
Like,
fun of them.
you call that a fucking chopped cheese?
It's so dumb.
it's
you
dude.
could either
funny.
be doing like a 30-year-old Italian or a grandma, dude.
It could be either.
Yeah.
They talk the same way.
I was thinking about this the other night, like some guy, like some like New York Italian dude, like yelling, he's like yelling down on the street. And like some dude like comes out of his window and is like, "Hey, shut the fuck up down there." And that guy's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. What are you, the emperor of apartments? Fucking Apartmetheus over here?"
That fucking
Their
rules.
shit talking skills are the fucking best, dude.
Yeah, dude. And it's like the whole time you know that the guy is trying to be anti-Semitic, but he thinks Jews are Greeks, you know?
I've been watching fucking, there's like this homeless dude who just goes around beating off on people's patios. Like it's his thing. And they're like, "We got him this time." And they throw like 5 gallons of water on him. And they're like, "We'll see you tomorrow, Frank."
I'll see you tomorrow, Frank.
I can't wait to move to New York just to shit talk people all the time, dude.
Dude, and it'll be unstoppable.
I love it, dude. It'll be the best.
I'll
be like, dude, you fucking, do I look like I'm fucking kidding around right now, dude? Fucking look at my face. I'm fucking serious right now, dude.
Is New York a mutual combat state?
It should be,
Hell
but
no.
it's
The
not.
The way they talk, you would imagine.
That's why they talk like that, bro. You're not allowed to have a gun there.
Well, you're not allowed to have a gun in Mexico either. It didn't stop them.
Yeah.
That's a good point for gun rights.
Yeah, it doesn't stop. You know?
Dude, I am not used to that amount of shit talking. I would just get so fucking mad. I get so
imagine, dude.
pissed all the time.
Dude, it's freeing.
Little Southern Crispin, little
Dude,
from
no,
Texas, used to
no.
manners. Like,
just getting frustrated. That lady was worried. Yeah, it was off-putting for like 2 days, and then I leaned into it, and then I dropped all my manners. It was so nice because you don't have to be like, "Oh, thank you very much." You just be like, and just turn around and walk away. They don't want to fucking hear it. They're too fucking busy. They don't
they're
give a
like,
fuck.
get the fuck out of my way.
Honestly, because like I learned it because my buddy Anthony is very polite.
Yeah.
And so he would like make sure to say please and thank you and how are you doing? And they could just looked at him like a fucking idiot every single time. And I'm like, all right, we don't do that here.
Yeah, we don't do that. Yeah. Jeremiah's a New Yorker already, dude.
When in Rome,
When in Rome,
Go
do as
Union.
the Italians do. Go
Yeah.
Union.
when in Rome, go Union, kids.
I'm in the fucking Union, pal.
Get a fucking bacon egg.
Dude, I am so excited for LA to be able to have like fucking Mexican food everywhere.
Dude, I can't believe 1 week, right?
1 week, Saturday.
Ah, it's going to suck.
Saturday. Yeah, this is actually next episode's the last episode.
Ah, it's horrible.
Yeah, but
Well, we might be able to work something out, kids. So
Yeah.
stay tuned. Mush lives on.
possibly we'll figure it out. Yeah, we're going to figure it out together.
Yeah.
Fucking, I'm still trying to get on shows out here while I'm down there. It's a cheap flight, so fucking when I'm here, like maybe come for a weekend every now and then, crank out a bunch of fucking episodes.
Speaking of fucking shows, I made it to second place on that show you put me on, the roast.
You did?
Yeah.
You beat Andy?
Yeah.
Damn. Poor Andy.
Well, fucking Andy was like so prepped, and then when he got up there, I don't know if he was like really high, but it looked like he forgot like 2 of his bits, and I was like, "What happened?" He's like, "I don't know."
That sucks. Who beat you?
There was a guy from Portland named Chris D. He was really funny. He like messaged everybody, so he was super prepped. Which like we were all prepped, but he was like fucking ready. But I don't think you were here when I told this. Yeah, he ended up winning, and then the crowd was like kind of upset. So like as he was doing his fucking set at the end, because you get a set as a victory. People were like, "Boo, boo!" I'm like, "Guys, like it's fine. Like it's a competition.
Yeah, leave it
He
be."
did good, yeah." And they were like, "We don't like him." I'm like, "All right."
That's crazy.
And the lady next to me, she's like, "We don't fucking live in Portland. Talk about something else." I was like, "Dude."
That's brutal, dude.
Yeah, but he did good. He fucking held his own.
You were the people's champ. That's what it was, dude. You were the people's champ.
Bring the Mexican back.
Yeah, bring him back, dude. Look at that. We both made it to second place.
Yeah. Almost winners, but
Now we
not.
just need Hughes.
Hey, man, I'll pull up the slack. What I was thinking was really cool recently was within a week of period of time, all of us killed at Tacoma Comedy Club. You, you, me, and even honorable mention Shad. Like he did his Make Me Famous taping and fucking crushed it.
Dude,
so like, look at us, man. We're running the gamut on Tacoma Comedy Club.
We're getting there, man. You know, it's we're starting to get some respect on our names, dude.
Yeah, dude. If you don't fucking respect Mush, get the fuck out of here.
I think it was the fucking hentai. What was that? What's that? What do you call that art? That Japanese art they made of all of us?
Who made Japan? Oh, the fucking.
Oh, Logan did.
Yeah. That shit was amazing.
God damn it. The Studio Ghibli bullshit.
Yeah.
The fucking, somebody made, another comic named Logan Cantrell made pictures of comedians being gay in the Studio Ghibli thing. And it was me and Crispin.
It was amazing.
Snuggling up to each other.
I look great, dude. I look taller than you. I loved it.
Yeah, that was upsetting. I was like, why am I smaller than Crispin? That's not even how that works.
That's a double bit. It's a double bit. That's very funny.
That shit was amazing. I walked into Tacoma Comedy Club. Every bartender's like, "Oh my god, y'all look so cute." I'm like, "Right,
you guys look so cute. They're such fucking.
They got
dicks.
your tattoos pretty good."
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they didn't get the swastika.
No, don't say that. No,
they forgot that one.
What made me happy is like Tony definitely looked like the bottom in that situation.
They did. Yeah, they made me the bottom. That sucked. Yeah, I was snuggled up to Crispin.
You look so happy, dude. I was like, "Oh, look at him, dude, cheery eyed."
Because it's from a real picture. That's how it's so likely.
We just took a picture we forgot and fucking put it up there. You know what's fucking really killing it is guys taking pictures of random old dudes, putting them in AI, kissing another guy, and being like, "Oh my god, you're famous. That's you." And the old guys are like, "Get the fuck out of here!" Some fucking Vietnam War vet just chimping out on some kid.
Not having it, dude.
That would be warrant for his generation to just kill a man with his bare hands.
Second war.
Like, I just drew a picture of you fucking another man, and it's like, well, you're gonna die.
The olds will rise again.
The old guys hate homos, dude. They're not a fan.
They are not. None of them. Like, you know, at the end of videos.
Who is?
That's right.
At the end, they always show people like laughing, like, "Oh, it was a prank." No, these old dudes were like, "I'm gonna fucking kill you," and they go to their truck, and you're like, "Get out, get out, get out, get out!"
Yeah, get out of here. This guy's gonna shoot us. He doesn't have much to live for anyway.
He doesn't have much long to live and nothing to live for.
Have you seen the price of milk? This guy's unstable.
Yeah, he can't leave with eggs anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. What's up with eggs? Why do people care so much about eggs?
I don't know.
The price of eggs is rising, so people are getting upset. That's pretty much it.
I didn't realize America ran on eggs. I thought America ran on Dunkin', dude.
They do, and that's Dunkin' stayed the same.
No, Dunkin's changed, dude. They don't no fresh donuts anymore. They get them shipped off. They cook them somewhere and ship them to Dunkin'.
That's aggravating. Yeah, I guess they have changed. Thanks,
all
Crispin.
the factories are fucking. Everything's getting worse, guys.
Crispin's pulling the light or pulling the wool back. Let me get the backstage.
Let me pull this Wizard of Oz curtain away.
You might not actually realize, but it's a deep state operation, and it's a psyop for us to think that Dunkin' hasn't changed, but indeed has.
That sucks, dude.
Yeah, dude.
America doesn't run on Dunkin' anymore.
Nope.
No, dude, American runs on fucking hard blue collar work from home, antenna having dudes like me.
Yeah, Krispy Kreme, dude.
How'd you know?
Yeah, Krispy Kreme type.
Because when I say hard work and work from home, blue collar man, you think Krispy Kreme.
You think Krispy Kreme? You didn't even say it.
You know what I'm saying? You're thinking you got a hard day ahead of you.
What's crazy is that like I don't eat eggs, right? Like I just am not a big breakfast guy. But Selena eats eggs, so I hear about how expensive eggs are getting all the fucking time. And I don't even eat them. I get secondhand anger. It's fucking crazy.
Secondhand chimping, dude.
I'm in the exact same situation. Lexi loves eggs. I don't eat them.
Yeah, they're just not my thing.
They stink. Eggs suck.
It's just there's not much to do with them.
They're a good ingredient, but you know I don't necessarily. I'm sorry, I can't keep it. I broke, but no,
I know you broke your glasses.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking? We're back to this.
Anyway, sorry. But you know the thing about eggs is it's a good ingredient, and this is really important stuff. Eggs are lame.
Eggs are lame. They're the least cool ingredient in things, but they're necessary for like a cake, you know?
Yeah.
Egg
French
substitute.
toast. For chicky strip, you gotta have eggs.
For chicky strip, gotta have egg. Profound.
Groundbreaking things.
Yeah, that was a profound sentence.
Dude, I'm a profound man.
I've noticed. Yeah, I've called you the modern day philosopher.
I'm a bit of a philosopher. I wrote a philosophy essay.
Yeah,
I put it up to ChatGPT. I said, "Does this make me a philosopher?" And they said, "Absolutely." Yeah, dude, I'm fucking idiots Maximus, dude.
Idiot Maximus.
Chat's like the best fucking hype, man, dude. I've been like writing, be like, "Hey, what do you think of this?" And Chat's like, "Fucking that shit's fire, bro. Let me fucking help you punch this shit
and
up."
And then it bombs.
Yeah, dude. I'm like, you're like, I got another Tony Cardoza in my fucking phone.
Yeah, dude, fuck you.
I told told somebody that story about fucking Tony gave me all those punches for those jokes. And I was like, hey, you remember those fucking punches you gave me? He's like, yeah. He's like, bombed. All of them. All of my set went horrible.
It was every tag you wrote. That's crazy.
It was so funny though. Like on stage,
There's
realizing
just obvious holes.
And I was like, no, this next one he gave me is really funny. And they're like, nah.
I have that effect. It's either funny or it's not. There's just no in between. I like that one.
What do you mean?
It fell off.
Oh, well, my nose rocker. Hold on. This is now. A lot of people think that fashion is easy, but I haven't changed this style once the entire podcast. This is actually a really unique style called
Yo-ho.
Mirage. And a lot of people don't really get Mirage. It's very chic, it's very in vogue, and so it looks like these glasses have changed the whole time. They haven't.
They have not.
They haven't changed once.
Yeah, it's actually the perception. Us that changed.
This is how deep of a guy I am, It's like you may think, oh, he had some cheap 3D glasses that Nuck gave him before. And Nuck may have thought, oh, maybe he'd do the intro with
it. Nuck's favorite glasses.
Not thinking that these are
Jeremiah was going to break the glasses.
Not at all. This is what they're designed to do. Nuck didn't realize this at the time, but these are actually cutting edge pieces of equipment.
Nuck was like, I was going to watch Avatar after this, but I guess not.
Yeah, you got to
sneak back into the movie. Together. He's going to sneak back into the movie with these and watch it again. He told me it stunk.
He told me it stunk.
But these aren't 3D glasses. These are actually for your third eye right here.
Oh, that's what it is. You're a very Zen guy.
No, you got to hide the dot.
That's nuts.
Chad tells him one philosophy paper solid. He's like, guys, I just fucking.
He's got it figured out, dude. Yeah, he's full.
I got it. Nostradamus over here.
Johann Yolanda or whatever, dude.
No, dude, I'm a bit of a philosophical guy.
Yeah, you're a philosophizer.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it comes out in weird ways. Sometimes I'll be having a bad day and I knock something off. I'm like, nothing's real.
You're like a cat.
Yeah,
that's cat. That's how cats work.
Nothing's real, dude.
One cup breaks, they're like, I got it.
I got it, dude.
Yeah, dude. I'm stuck at a stoplight that won't move. I'm like, I'm just a collection of atoms anyway.
Yeah, what does it matter? Fuck them.
Go through me.
I'm not even perceiving light as I think I am.
Dude, what's fucking fun is watching people fall asleep at the stoplight and then just watch them slowly roll into a fucking stop sign. It's like, oh.
Those dudes are fucked up.
Oh, yeah.
They're on something.
There's a new famous drunk arrest guy. He's like, I do this shit every day. I don't know if I can fucking drive. Oh. And he just falls over, dude, and they do not catch him.
I do this shit every day. You're like, that's a crime. Yeah. Just admitting to the fact that you're a repeat offender.
Dude, I've been sober all month, and I have been so nervous driving late at night because I'm like, fuck, I feel drunk, but I know I'm not.
Yeah, you're just so used to being drunk. Your body is starting to give you drunk thoughts too.
Yeah. I'm like, I feel lightheaded, dude. What's going on?
You know what I feel chipped out about? They always said that you would have acid flashbacks and stuff, but that never happens to me. I always ask those purple dragons flying around hey dude, when am I going to have a flashback? And they're like, keep following the tower. And I'm like, whatever that means, idiot. And I keep driving,
They're like your spiritual guides.
Yeah, I don't know.
You say keep driving. Were you just talking to yourself?
No, it's the purple dragons.
I heard about a guy once who has a lot of psilocybin deposits inside of his spine and cracked his back the other day and was like, "Oh my god!"
Imagine you go pop your knuckles and get a high. Oh my god!
Allegedly, this guy I know fucking went like that and popped it and then was like, "Whoa!"
Uh-oh.
It's fucking crazy.
Does psilocybin build up in your spine?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Builds up in your spinal column, and then every now and then you'll have a deposit that'll release, and then you get high for a couple seconds.
So we just got to pop your back, dude. I'm surprised you didn't get high when I popped your back against the wall the other day.
Well, it was a guy I know.
Was it Hughes?
No.
Was it Nuck?
No.
That's all the people I know.
That's all the people you know.
That's literally the only people he knows.
That's it. That's it for Crispin.
Dude, Tony said the one thing I was I agreed with the most. You're like, oh, Crispin hates doing anything. Nothing. That I was like, yes, dude. Finally, someone who gets me. Dude, I don't want to ever leave.
He really doesn't.
I fucking hate leaving my apartment.
Yeah, dude.
He's got a good little nest going on in there.
Solve a Rubik's Cube, do a puzzle, dude. I'm having a blast.
You are like some frame of rodent. I've always kind of thought that.
Yeah, dude.
No, it's he's got his little nest. He's got his little snacks that he's stored up.
I fucking dig through the shelves. I'm like, hell yeah, do hot fries.
Hell yeah, dude, hot fries. Like my girlfriend's specialty snacks that I'm going to eat all of for no reason.
I don't eat her specialty snacks anymore because they're so fucking expensive. I'm like, oh, there's one fruit roll, $7.49. Get out of here, dude.
I remember one time picking Crispin up for something, and he was like, "Yeah, Des, like I got her a bunch of snacks, and then I ate all of them."
I had to rebuy them. It was like a $45 purchase.
Diabolical.
When you guys used to get the high noons, and you drank all the high noons.
Yeah, dude, that wine is still sitting. That wine I got from my dentist, still in the fridge. I'm fucking like so proud of myself. I'm like,
You're doing a good job
right there. Yeah, I
Just
hate
so
it.
you guys know, you guys have to get fucked up on Friday, though.
I'm getting fucked up on Friday. I have that on my
Dude, they
calendar.
put me on a random show that I didn't sign up for in Seattle. I'm gonna be there.
Wait. Oh, yeah,
I'm
this
coming
Friday.
before and I'm coming after the show.
Hell yeah.
I'm coming everywhere.
Well, the thing starts at 7, so
Dude,
I assume
wait.
you'll probably be there after.
Maybe
Well,
I'll
wait.
come like super early so that I can see you before the party, and then after the show, I'll just come down and close that fucker down.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Wait, so where's your party at again?
It's at Backyard Bar and Grill.
Oh, okay. I know where it's at then.
Yeah, it's at fucking Tony Peters Bar.
Are you Ubering?
I'm probably going to have Selena drive me.
Okay. I'll
That's a
Uber.
safe bet.
Yeah, I'm going to have Selena drive me. And then I think my tentative plan is because we have a bunch of movers that are going to come fucking move all of our shit like the military does that, right? So they're going to move all of our shit to the next location. So I'm probably just going to get like a hotel for the night in there, me and Selena, and then fucking leave in the morning.
Wait, a hotel in Tacoma?
Don't want to sleep on the ground.
Yeah. I was going to say you could stay at my place.
You're
but
worth it, boo
It's
boo.
me and my girlfriend. You
You
know,
can sleep in the bed. I'll sleep on the couch. I sleep
That's
there on the weekends.
unnecessary. We'll probably just get a.
Yeah, dude. It's like that friend that's like tries to make you feel weird. He's trying to be so accommodating, and you're like, no, dude, you can like sleep in my bed with me. And it's like, no, I'm a grown man. I'd much rather just have my own space. And it's like, no, I'd be offended if you didn't. It's like, fine, be offended. I'm not doing that.
We're just gonna get a
You guys can
hotel.
watch me play Skyrim, dude.
No, I think we're just gonna get a hotel that's pet friendly, so we can have our dog. You know, I think that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
But
Shout
I
out.
appreciate it.
Shout out Trooper. He rules.
Trooper does rule. Trooper is he's a good boy, dude.
Trooper done shitting all over the apartment.
He's never done it much. He's only done it once.
Is Trooper going to be an LA boy or is he going to be an Oregon dog?
He's gonna be an Oregon dog.
Nice.
Yeah, he's gonna be an Oregon duck, dude. He's
They'll
super
like it out
pumped
there.
about it. Yeah, he likes Oregon.
Let's go.
He
Oregon
wouldn't-
rules.
He doesn't have the makings to make it in LA.
Yeah, he doesn't
I was
have
in
the
Oregon
style.
last night. I was in a burb of Portland.
Really?
Yeah, it ruled, dude. It was a lot of fun. I was in a winery. I was out in the sticks in a winery. I thought it was going to be Yup Central. No, dude, it was hella cool people.
That's sick, dude.
I
I
ripped it
forgot.
up.
Yeah, you're on this wine tour right now.
No, the wine tour is over. I'm a wine comic, you know?
You're a wine comic.
I'm a touring wine guy. If you can't tell by
I've been
the
calling you a whiny comic for a while.
if you can't tell by the extra fashion that I've picked up along the way, I'm a man of culture now.
I could tell. Yeah, that's what happened. Is the wine people got to you?
Yeah, I'm a bit of a man of
Your
culture.
shoulder's going to get tired in a bit.
Nah, I don't know what you're talking about.
No, he works out for just such an occasion.
Yeah.
Dude,
it's
that's
like
why I
I'm
lift
pumping
weights.
iron.
I mean, honestly, these are just nose riders, dude.
They're nose riders.
This is how they work.
They're nose riders.
They're Mirage brand nose riders.
Mirage brand.
Yeah.
Like
So
in
they
a
can do this.
desert. Oh, that's why.
You see that?
Because it's not real. That's why. That's why it's called Mirage.
Well, it's because they haven't changed the entire episode, but they perceived to have. Like, you may have looked at me at some point in the episode and been like, is that a Coke machine on his face?
This is the wildest bit that has happened so far.
I don't know what you're talking
Oh my
about.
fucking
You look
god!
like a gay ant.
You're like Morpheus, dude. I'm starting to chimp out, dude.
You're throwing up Tony's fucking equilibrium, dude. He's getting distracted.
I'm getting like.
He's gotten more tense as the episode's gone on. Like, you've sat up now. You were like sitting back, relaxed in the beginning, and now you're like, God, you fucking take them off.
Because like now he's just chewing on them, and he's gonna say, "What are you talking about?"
Wait, what's your chimp trigger?
That's one of the things about these glasses is like, it may feel like it's in my mouth right
Dude,
now.
I
It's-
swear to
it's
God.
not.
It's so fucking nasty. Those are in your mouth.
I wiped them off.
No, you didn't.
I didn't.
I didn't. I did not.
You ready to close it out, Crispin?
Oh yeah, let's fucking close
We're
this
out
one
of
out.
time.
Yeah, we got a second one coming. I'm gonna go have some coffee. This is Mush. Can't build us up. Can't break us down. Don't fucking listen.
Great job. Good night, everybody.
Yeah, night.